Yesterday, for example, Google pulled a pro-life news site off of YouTube. Why'd they do that? Simple. Google supports abortion. Hundreds of thousands of subscribers to LifeSite News will no longer be watching videos that question abortion because they're not allowed to.
For every big crisis that we have had to face as an organization, LifeSite News through LifeFunder has been there for us. That first LifeFunder that you set up for us not only allowed us to evacuate most of the Catholics from Afghanistan and allowed us to rescue other Christians and minority groups, and it gave us the foundation to do the work that we are still doing in Afghanistan. We've delivered over 6 million meals. We provided millions of hours of heat and thousands of tons of coal and other fuel to keep people alive, the widows and orphans of our allies through the brutal winters. And then you showed up again when Ukraine was invaded, and you, LifeFunder, became foundational in our ability not only to evacuate Catholics from eastern Ukraine to western Ukraine and out of the country, but you allowed us to set up an insulin distribution system to provide vans for religious orders so that they could do their works of service. And then you showed up again in Sudan when we had to evacuate a religious order, again without asking. And then most recently, when you saw the work that we were doing in Gaza, you called us again and said, set up a LifeFunder. I don't know, I'm so in my sort of silo doing the work that the Vulnerable People Project is doing. I don't know all the other organizations that are benefiting from LifeFunder, but I can tell you that the generosity of LifeSite News, the generosity of LifeFunder and your donors, and that you do this most strange and uncanny thing, that you share the work of other apostolates with your donors, that's really something that's very unusual. I think you're the only organization that does that, and I cannot thank you enough.
The impact of LifeSite News has been felt around the world, but we can only continue our mission if you support us. We're actually 50% short of what we need in order to stay online, so your help is urgently needed. Please, in your charity, give what you can today so that we can keep fighting for your tomorrow. Go visit give.lifesitenews.com. May God bless you.